Questions for Brad Wanamaker? Tom Westerholt.
Hey, Brad, just after, one game adjusting to no Gordon Hayward, what was kind of the biggest difference? What were some of the biggest adjustments you guys had to make in that game?
Obviously, nobody could replace what Gordon brings to the team. Me and other guys on the bench, we just wanted to come out and just try to make up as much as we could, be aggressive and try to make plays. We had a stretch there where we had some really good defensive plays and made some shots. That's the key to our success so far, just playing defense and trying to do our best on offense.
John Corrales.
Right, you guys had that stretch there for almost 7 minutes in the second quarter where you just turned the energy of the game around. Can you explain why you guys were able to do that in your group in particular that was out there, that combination?
We just played defense. Obviously Tatum hit some huge shots for us in that moment, but we went and we just came in and we just wanted to play defense, try not to get them some easy shots. We felt we wasn't so aggressive to start the game, and we just came in and tried to change the tempo.
Gerard Blakely.
Yeah, hey Brad. Among those guys in that second unit that came in that second quarter was Romeo Langford. And obviously you've been a pretty steady presence with that second unit. Romeo, not so much. Speak to what his presence meant to that group. And as a young guy, what do you tell a young guy like that to keep them encouraged when maybe they're not getting the minutes that they would obviously want and not having the role that they would envision for themselves at this moment?
Right. Obviously it's been tough for Romeo. Being in and out of the lineups, but he's always kept a positive attitude. And, as you said, we've been there with him. We know what he's capable of doing. We see it in practice every day. And we just tell him when you get your opportunity, take advantage of it. We got your back. And it's always good when you go out there and he's playing confident. He brings so much to the table. He can score, he play defense, and he can make plays. So when he's out there, we know what we getting. Obviously, we see it every day in practice. So we're really happy for him.
Mark Narducci.
Brad, with your Philly roots, does this series have any extra special meaning to you?
Yeah, it does. Obviously, I grew up a Sixers fan. But, I got a lot of family and friends back home that's borderline Celtics and Sixers fans. So, after the game, before the game, there's a lot of trash talking going on. All fun, though. All fun because I know where they come from. But, it's pretty cool to battle against them and be able to talk trash right now.
Thank you.
Abby Chin.
Hey, Brad. Brad Stevens has talked about the chemistry between you and Marcus Smart and why you two work so well together. Does that change at all with Marcus starting now? And what does make that relationship gel so well on the court?
Me and Marcus know our roles in the team. We come in, try to defend and make plays for the team. Obviously, with him in the starting lineup, I don't pair with him as much, but that don't change his demeanor or my demeanor at all. We know what we have to do for our team to be great. We know who to get the ball to at the right times and try to be aggressive when we get our chances as well.
Question in person, Rebecca Harlow.
Brad, yeah, when the home court advantage obviously is somewhat meaningless down here, but at the same time, the team's gone out of its way to make you guys feel involved with the family introductions and stuff. What did it mean to you guys to have those shout outs coming from home?
Right, that was pretty cool. It surprised a lot of us. Obviously, we seen, I think the game before us, Toronto did it. It's pretty cool. And then for us to see our family right there, right before the game, gave us a little motivation. Obviously, we making sacrifices being here, and that's what we're doing it for. So it's pretty cool to see that, and it gave us a little extra boost, I believe, to go into that game.
Question in person, Gary Washburn.
Kind of jumping on that topic. I think your daughter was really motivational. And did you hear what she said, had to say? And did that surprise you, or is she talking like that at home? She would seem like a lot of people picked up was wow, she's so intelligent.
You've seen from my son and my daughter. My son was like, it's the playoffs, you better win. Then my daughter was like, oh, Daddy, if you win, it's okay, as long as you try your best. So that's our relationship right there. My son is like, you better do something. And my daughter's like, well, Daddy, if it happens, it happens. If not, I'm still proud of you. So that was pretty cool and cute to see that. I really missed them. So that was pretty cool for the team and the NBA to do that.
Matt Langone.
Hey, Brad. You guys have had 2 playoff games now. I'm just curious how you would classify the playoff intensity in the bubble, without home fans. Just how is it more difficult to kind of develop that intensity, or is it just there because it's the playoffs?
I mean, it's there because it's the playoff. Whether the fans are here or not, we got one goal, and it's to try to make a run at a championship. And obviously, the fans ain't there to cheer us on in person, but we know they supporting us, and we just had to. It just shows, the type of team we are. We got each other back. I mean, 2-0, 10-0, whatever the score is, you see our bench is very engaged in the game and cheering us on. So, we know what we got to do. We know how we got to cheer each other on to bring that extra energy. But the intensity is going to be there just because it's the playoffs.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Brad.
All right, thank you.
Gordon Hayward will be next.